New at 6, the State House passed a bill today aiming to protect renters from being financially responsible for rental costs due to the death of a loved one.
Denver 7's Richard Butler shares the story of a family that prompted this legislation.
Her laughter, her smile would always bring people into good spirits.
Carlos Hernandez lost his mother last year.
My mom's Letitia Farrar. She lived at Avenida at Centera, 55-plus community. She had a dementia diagnosis, so that also helped, being surrounded by a bunch of people.
Carlos says his mother moved in October of 2023 before her health started to decline.
Sunday, January 6th, was not able to get a hold of her. Called multiple times and could not get a hold of her.
So he decided to go check on her.
Unfortunately, walked in into her bedroom and she had passed through the night.
75-year-old Letitia Farrar died in her sleep.
As we're going through the funeral arrangements with the funeral home, we got a call from the apartment complex.
He thought the Greystar property wanted to talk about the previously discussed move-out date of January 16th.
That was not it. There were actually early termination fees for breaking the lease, even in the event of death.
In this statement Carlos received from Greystar, you can see an early termination fee of just over $3,200 and another $2,000 for a rent concession fee. And in their lease agreement under the Release of Resident tab, it states, "You won't be released from this lease contract for any reason, including death." Denver 7 reached out to Greystar for a comment, but did not hear back.
I'm surprised this is even a thing.
Representative Ron Weinberg saw the problem and decided to do something about it.
And I made the promise to him that I would make sure that this was my first bill that I would introduce coming back down to this chamber.
Specifically, the bill prohibits residential rental agreements from requiring acceleration of rent, liquidated damages, or other penalties if the rental agreement is terminated before the end of its term due to the death of a tenant.
If there's a problem I can solve, I think that's really what we should be doing in this place.
The bill, now known as Letty's Act, to honor Letitia, passed the House vote Tuesday and now moves to the Senate.
I hope that the last thing my mom can help with on earth is to assist in nobody else or their family having to deal with this.
For Denver 7, Richard Butler.